Today was a very scary day for us here in Sweden. My little one had an accident. He bumped his tooth and it actually moved inward. So, as you can imagine, we freaked out. He's only 3, and seeing him cry just broke our hearts. So, let's see what we did here in Sweden. Hola, hola a todos. My name is Sandra, aka Vintage Mommy. So today, my son, my toddler, hit his tooth and he was crying. I'm trying to console him, but he usually doesn't cry that long. And he kept crying and saying that his tooth hurts. When I really looked at it, I see that it actually went inwards. And so it moved. Oh my God, I freaked out. My husband freaked out. So we started calling his family. He called his brother, his cousin, see what we could do. And then his brother gave us the phone number for one of the government dentists around here. And we called them. And the way they handle it blew me away. Literally, within an hour, they found us an appointment, and that is 5 minutes from us. The lady was very helpful. She was like, "Don't worry, dentistry for kids is free, and just bring him in." Even though we're not even registered properly here in Sweden still, and I'm doing videos about that, how that's going. Registering here. So we're not, even though they're citizens, but they're not registered, they live here. So my son doesn't have a personal number just yet. He has a control number. I don't have anything. And my husband is in the process of putting everybody in the system and doing everything that we need to do. So they couldn't look him up in the system. The lady was trying to help us as much as she could. But like I said, we got an appointment. This happened around 2:33, and we had an appointment for 4:20. Just like that. Just bring him. Don't worry about it. First emergency visit in Sweden to the dentist, because my son decided to hurt his tooth. He fell. Put it straight. Dentist is free, so yay for that. And we got an appointment for the same exact day. We called an hour ago and they saw us, so that's great. The first time to the dentist, because Dylan decided to bump his tooth with the floor. So we are in the emergency dentist office in Sweden. Yep. Let's see how that goes.
Is it this one here?
Yes.
This, okay. And bite?
We get there. My son is already a little bit more calm, so he's not crying. We're telling him that we're going to the dentist, that we're going to probably get x-rays. So he was a little bit excited. He's never been to the dentist, so he didn't know what to expect, but we try to make it as fun as possible. His tooth was still hurting. So we arrived. We had an appointment for 4:20. They saw us at 4:20. Literally, you don't have to wait 3 hours. What? You don't wait in the waiting room? No, you have an appointment. They see you at that time. Everybody was super friendly. Everybody speaks English here, so I don't have a problem. They don't look down on you if you don't speak Swedish. And The doctor saw him right away. He said, let me get some x-rays. Got x-rays done for him. He said, let me bring another dentist to make sure that, my opinion or whatever I think it is that you should do is what you should do. So we were in and out in like half an hour, not even. And they told us that, since it's not his permanent tooth, they can't really do anything. They're just going to see the progress, how it goes. The x-ray shows that it did move. He said that it was going to be a little bit painful for him, soft foods, etc. They say, the approach they take is to not do much to kids' teeth when they're the milk teeth or not their permanent teeth. So to just see it. And they're like, if it's bothering him, if it doesn't get better, we're going to extract it, but they don't think so. So today, it just shows, we are so thankful for the system here. Moving to a new country, it isn't easy. In moments like this, it just reminds us that, this is what we want. This is why we came. And Sweden really showed up for us today. I feel like if I was in Florida, if I was in the States, I would have been like, do we go to the dentist or do we see, how he does, give him some pain medication and hold on, because we'll probably have to pay a couple grand, just if we want to go to the emergency room or emergency dentistry, it's very pricey. So very happy, gladly surprised. My son is back to normal. He says that his teeth hurts a little bit, but the best part is that, he was seen by a specialist. We didn't have to just kind of stay home and see what happens. So today started out, or not started out, but we had a very terrifying experience. And just knowing that we could see the doctor, see a dentist, no paperwork nightmare, no huge bill at the end, just genuine care for my child's health. That, to me, that says it all.